What's up, everybody?
Going on.
Squeegee Live Podcast. It's gonna be great.
Side
Thanks to Sadus. We're here with Seth again. Seth came back. Sadus. Seth came back.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Mark's here, which is a surprise that Mark is here.
Sneaking under the radar.
Sneaking under the radar, kid.
Flying in, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Fuck Joe Biden, man. Let's start this podcast off right,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Fuck that guy.
I need some school
Jesus,
loans.
Yeah.
dude.
Why don't you pay off my
You
fucking house?
Stupid ass.
Listen, man, not for nothing, and I just gotta say this, and this is probably gonna come off wrong, and I could be completely off base. Seth is more than welcome to fucking check me on this, because he's a liberal cunt. But, dude, if you sign up and say, hey, man, I'm gonna take this debt on, give me this money so I could do this, and then you're like, I can't pay it, and then the government's like, you know what, we're gonna pay that for you. That's fucking whack, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's whack, dude. Am I wrong about that? That's whack.
No, you're not.
That's
First of all,
whack.
to use an executive order to pay off personal debt and take the money from taxpayers, okay, it's against the fucking Constitution.
How about a
It's
$10,000 credit on all our fucking IRS
Yeah.
fucking taxes this year, you fucking son of a fucking bitch?
Yeah, send me 10 grand towards my house.
Yeah,
Send
fuck
me
that.
10 grand towards
Hey,
my
I'll
truck.
take the fucking $10,000 deferment on my taxes. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna figure out a way, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure out a fucking way on this podcast to what do you want to call it? Take calls, man. I'm gonna figure out a way to make that happen.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And I'm able to do super chats now too so people can give me money all the time. Give me money.
Now, what exactly is a super chat? as
You
opposed
pay
to a
money
regular?
for a highlighted comment on the podcast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then you give me money. You know what I mean? Like Jacob said to
Where do
make
I
a
sign
cash
up?
app. Yeah, Jacob said to make a cash app so people could give me money. He's like, dude, you don't have a cash app. People can give you money. I'm like, you know what? I know I'm I'm close to retirement on the t-shirt thing, but I mean, maybe super chat will put me over the top. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe then I can afford the mansion next to fucking Seth's house with the bigger pool.
You ain't fucking
Yeah.
super
Super
chats
chats going on.
in that neighborhood.
I don't even know how to turn them on, Jacob. I don't even know how to do that, Jacob.
Jacob, is
to
your
go back to
turning
sharing.
red?
Yeah, I'll have to
That
figure
whole
out.
student forgiveness bullshit.
Jacob,
is-
do you wear a
It's a
hat when you
Yes.
work? Do you wear a hat? Maybe it's the lighting. Your hair almost looks red tonight.
Well, the PPP
It's probably
business
the
loans
lighting.
are
Or
forgiven.
the
How
shirt.
is that any different than the
And I'm
student
part
loan
ginger
forgiveness?
anyway.
They're both buying votes. I don't think. Listen, motherfucker, I'm not fucking saying that the PPP loans are any fucking better. That's bullshit too.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking
I mean,
bullshit too, especially with all the fucking people that lied and got them.
Yeah.
Yo, my wife during the pandemic. I mean, you guys, everyone knows what she did.
Wait,
for a
wait, wait,
living.
wait, wait. I want to say something. First of all, I'm going to answer Jason's question. Okay? When
I
you
just
go
answered
sign
it.
on the dotted line for a school loan, that's a little bit different than businesses receiving money during a pandemic. Okay?
No, it's
my
not.
brother,
No, it's not. It's the same
put
thing.
him. My
Sorry.
brother.
It's the
my
same
brother-
thing. Why aren't more people? There's 13
You're
of you
taking
watching this. I don't
taxpayer
have 13
funds
likes.
fund your
Or at least
private
one
business.
thumbs down. What the fuck? What's that? Listen, there's no difference in the two. I'm sorry, Mark. There is no difference in the two. You're signing a piece of paper saying you're going to pay a loan back. Period.
Yeah, but the government said you can't work, right? If the government shut you down and you can't go out and run your business, that's different than walking in and voluntarily signing on a loan.
And they're not going to school for 2 years either. I mean, to me, it's you're using taxpayers' money to fund either a private business or a private student. I
and
don't
either way, both are fucking bullshit. Either way, both are bullshit. Because at the end of the day, me, you, Mark, we're gonna have to pay that shit back. We're gonna, even though I don't have a fucking, I didn't get a PPP loan because that shit was scary as fuck to me. Like everybody's like, you need to go get this money. I'm not going to getting that money, man. I'm good on that, dude. It smelled fishy from the very beginning. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't stop working. I just kept working. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it. What's up, Lewis Coatney? Wow. Throwback, Lewis Coatney.
He's been gone for a while.
Yeah. Dudes, listen, man. It's no different, man. Listen, this fucking guy's got to stop.
There is valid points on both sides. I didn't think of it the way you and Jason did, and I agree with you. I don't disagree. Okay, but we're in the middle of the highest inflation we've seen in 50 fucking years. And
this dude's got to fucking go, man.
Yeah.
This dude has got to stop. This dude is abusing fucking power. I guarantee the White House knew all about that fucking raid. They facilitated it. It's already been fucking proven, and this dude is still in office.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy Pelosi is told by the White House, by the United States government, do not go to Taiwan. The bitch jumps right on a plane and goes to Taiwan. Like, bitch, if you get shot down and, you know what I mean, our hands are tied, we're going to have to do something. You know what I mean? Like, she's the most rotten, despicable fucking cunt in the entire universe. If that fucking bitch dies, we got to do something. We can't not defend her. You know what I mean? Like, what? Why would you put your country in that fucking spot? That bitch is a piece of trash, dude.
She had to go over there and secure the microchip deal because her husband invested in it. They dumped that stock later to save their face, but they had invested like $5 million in that cheap shit.
Yeah.
Okay? And then it dropped down, and she fucking got rid of it to save her face because she's been insider trading for fucking 50 years.
Well, I can tell you this right now, dude. We're on the verge of. Listen, man.
I got
the U.S. dollar's about not to be the standard, and they're gonna start calling in loans, bro. They're gonna start calling in debts on us, motherfuckers, and we're up shit fucking creek, dude.
Yep.
We are up shit fucking creek. Because if China and Russia and all that, they decide to be like, yo, we're gonna we're only gonna be dealing in fucking precious metal based fucking currency, fuck the US dollar, we're fucked, man.
Yep.
We're fucked, dude. Yep. Fucked. We are in so much trouble right now, dude. It's so scary. Oh, so scary, the fucking world we're living in. We are fucking so close to fucked, man. Dude, we're as a country, we are in trouble right now. And even more so, guys, small business owners like ourselves that rely on the service industry, and we always say, people with money are always going to be spending their money, and that we're a luxury service, and we cater to those kind of customers, but we're getting dangerously close to them not having any fucking money either. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this dude has done absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, nothing good.
Nothing good. He has come in and he signed the most executive orders in one sitting as a U.S. president ever. The first day. How many did he sign? Like 47? Like 70
he signed
something?
a fuck ton.
Jeez, 74. It's fucking crazy, man.
Did you see him the other day? He was standing up there saying that inflation is at 0. No, it didn't go up in a month, but that doesn't mean it's 0. It's still at almost 9%. You fucking idiot.
Dude, that's all him and that press secretary do is fucking spinorama. The guy's a fucking idiot. The guy is a piece of fucking shit. Yeah. Why the C word didn't get Joe, I don't know. Like, why are we not that fucking lucky? This is the worst thing, dude. It's the worst thing.
On another note, how much, TJ, how much money would it take if I got a pair of Pelosi's panties, boiled them, for you to drink the tea? How much?
How much money?
Look at Jacob. Jacob's like, I'll do
if
that for free.
Boil her panties and then drink the boiled water. Oh shit, I don't know. Like,
no, I'm gonna make tea with it.
Like I don't know, like $200,000, $250,000, like $250,000. I'd do that easy. I'd probably do it for 50 G's. To be honest with you,
we could probably get a pay-per-view for
you know what? I'm gonna be honest. $10,000. I'd do it for $10,000. I'll do it for $10,000. Not a lot.
Listen, there's one stipulation.
What?
3/4 of an inch of skid in the back and a little discharge in the front.
Still, because it's boiling water. It's boiling
Oh,
water.
yeah.
All impurities will be boiled away, and I will drink. And I will go out and spend that money and live my life. You know what I mean? Have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Seth said he'd do it for a carton of Pall Malls and a 6-pack of Old Milwaukee's Best.
and a Bernie Sanders reach around.
That's one beer I've never had. I've never had Old Milwaukee's Best. I've never had it. Is it shit or is it good?
I mean, I was born in 1979. I've had a couple Old Milwaukees in my day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll be honest.
Also, but I've had OEs. I've never had.
I mean,
I've never even seen it.
I can't say anything because if I drink beer, I normally drink Paps, so I can't really.
Yikes!
Peebers, drinking some Peebers,
man. Peebers, fucking. That shit is that. Ooh, that's the worst fucking headache in the world. Is a PBR headache. Yeah, dude.
It's made out of garbage. I used to do.
It's made from garbage juice.
What do they call them? Texas PBR. You put a little hot sauce and salt in it and drink it because it tastes like shit. So you might as well try to make it taste better.
You guys can, I mean, I don't have to steer every conversation, do I?
Yeah, man, you're the host, man. Why don't you have topics to talk about?
Fuck you.
So Jacob, tell us about the Huge.
Yeah, how much did it suck?
I mean, what is there? What do you want to know? I mean,
I don't know. You were there.
Yeah. I didn't go to any of the classes. Because to be quite frank about it, none of it interested me. I wanted to go to the trade show, and there were some people that were there that I wanted to meet. And I get there, and I was hugely disappointed.
You were disappointed at the trade show?
Yes, it sucked.
Well, okay. What did you dislike about it? Because maybe if someone's listening, they can improve it.
Well, I mean, first of all, the people who own it now basically did a total flip-flop. I mean, whenever the other people who ran it, which we know who they are, it was more window cleaning geared and with some pressure washing.
Yeah.
Now it's flip-flopped all the way around. It's more pressure washing and some window cleaning. And it was mainly...
I understand what you're saying, but IWC has become the same way because there is a difference. There's a lot of cool window cleaning shit to see, but in pressure washing, there's so much different equipment, different brands, different, these guys got all different colored chemicals lined up to look at and stuff. So I think they almost have to bring in the pressure washers to have some selection of stuff to look at. I mean, a different color squeegee, one new pole. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like nothing.
Not for nothing, but the one I went to the trade show was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, there was literally fucking Mormon was the only one there that had fucking trad tools.
Yeah. Really?
Well, yeah. So I mean, what are you even talking about?
Well, WCR brought trad tools.
I'm talking about actual manufacturers.
Oh, the manufacturer.
Ep.247 wasn't there. Unger wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's what. That's why.
Sorbo wasn't there.
No.
No Sorbo.
No.
Oh wow. Yeah, it does sound kind of light. I don't know if did they go in the past, TJ?
Yeah, Unger was there when I went.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Ep.247 was or not. I want to say they were, but I could be wrong. They might not have been there when I was there. But
I mean, WCR was there. They had stuff. And then there was another supplier. There was J. Racenstein or Steen, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was. I mean,
Did they
I got
have
to meet
demonstrations or anything going on, like water fed set up outside, or
not that I've seen.
No. The trade shows, and I've been to a bunch of them. It's like this: you walk through it, all excited. You see a couple things that catch your eye. Then all of a sudden you look around. You're like, all right, I've been through the whole thing. Let me go again to make sure I didn't miss something, right? And then by the halfway through the second time, you start to say, "Fuck, am I even doing here?" You know what I'm saying?
That's how I was.
Yeah,
well, you gotta do something. You gotta do something to entice people to come to them. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to do something to entice people from the industry to be there. You know what I mean? And then you might get more people to come because, like Jacob said, I went there to meet people. You know what I mean? And most people, you know, what he means by that is people that he interacts with on social media. If you don't do nothing to get, like, personalities there, I'm saying myself because I wouldn't go to that shit anyway, but like people like Luke and, industry people, you know what I mean, to be there for, and like at least let people know, like, hey, this guy's gonna be there, hey, that guy's gonna be there, you know what I mean? Like, when those dudes were running it before, they were like, their social media guys were on social media being like, we're gonna be there, come see us at the the Woody Woo. And this is just like, I didn't see nothing, and no window cleaning groups or nothing. If Jersey wasn't talking about it, they weren't.
Yeah.
I'm not a member of all those pressure washing groups because I'm a window cleaner. So, it is what it is. I feel like pressure washing is a business where you just piss money away into fucking a barrel. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on it. Like, I know people get mad at me about because that's what they do for a living. And I'm not saying you can't make money doing it. What I'm saying is that's like, you're just like, they got a sauce for everything. They got a fucking this, they got a fucking that. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, but, it may take me like 20 or 30 minutes longer than you, but Dawn dish soap and some fucking bleach from fucking Myers, or some pool cleaner from Myers, a case of that, I'm made like fucking $700 fucking dollars in an hour and a half. You know what I mean? And it might have took you 90 minutes, but we're still making the same amount of money. You know what I mean? And I didn't spend 10 G's on my shit out in the park. Yeah, like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that, to me, that industry more than others feeds on itself more than most. Because there's every fucking dude, just about every other fucking dude in there is got a fucking thing he's trying to sell you. You know what I'm saying? The only dudes that I've ran into,
gurus.
There's only a few dudes in the pressure washing industry that I've ran into that sell shit that aren't fucking turd bags. You know what I mean? One of them's Jamie Schmidt. Jamie Schmidt's not a fucking scumbag ass dude. Jacob Dell, not a scumbag ass fucking dude. You know what I mean? But there are a lot of fucking trash bags in that shit. A lot of trash bags. That's just my opinion. There's just so many dudes that I've come in contact from that industry that are fucking trash bags, man. They're just garbage ass dudes.
Got to meet him, by the way. Jamie Schmidt, great dude.
Yeah, I told you,
straight up
he's
guy.
Just a good fucking dude, man. Yeah, like,
I'm not,
there's other dudes that I know that pressure wash and I'm buddies with. You know what I mean? But that aren't trying to sell you something. You know what I mean? Like, Lewis is a good dude. I'm not saying all pressure washers are trash bags. I'm just saying, I will tell you this. I've not met one fucking painter. I know one painter that in my whole 40 years of working, I only met one painter that wasn't a fucking complete bag of shit.
Yeah.
All painters are trash bags.
You're not lying about that. Painters and tile are usually trash.
But it's just like, there's just so much bullshit going on in the industry. There's just so many fucking dudes, like, dudes that got like a year and a half, 2 years experience, and now they're selling shit. They're trying to sell you on how to do this, and I'm selling that. It's just like, man, fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck off. I just fuck off, Fuck off.
I had a few people come up to me and like, oh, man, you're on the podcast. I'm like, yeah.
That's cool.
And I had a Super Clean shirt on. I had more people come up to me thinking I worked for fucking Super Clean, giving free shit away.
Oh, yeah?
That's the one thing, especially because I've helped out WCR on several occasions, and people come by for free shit. Like, what are we giving away?
I went to everything trying to get free shit.
But you know what? I gotta say,
smoking some
believe
tobacco.
it or not, Phil had it. Phil had it smart. You know why? Because
Phil's got to fucking stop fucking with that
candy.
logo.
He brought candy, right? So it's like
everybody
put a bowl of butterscotch fucking candies, or those blue ones that make your nose run. He put them up there, and when people ask for free shit, he points to the candy. Like
Phillips got to stop fucking with that logo, man. God damn, dude, leave the fucking logo alone, dude. Well, come up with a new one, dude. You got 17 different colored fucking poles. You want to name each one like they're all different or some shit. Listen, guy.
Yeah.
Simple. Just that's that dude's whole fucking problem, man.
Yeah.
You got too much convoluted bullshit still to this fucking day.
Today.
Still to this fucking day, so much convoluted bullshit. I'm sure Philip's a nice guy. I don't dislike Philip, but the way he does shit, I just don't understand it.
He was fucking saying, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't understand why he's got to fuck with everything, dude.
Not to be disrespectful to the man, but as soon as he started talking, he was talking so fast, I didn't understand anything to fuck what he was saying.
Like the dude is like, and I'm not picking on him or nothing, and I'm not making, because I know I have some family members and fucking friends. The dude's like autistic or some shit. It's like, what the fuck is the matter with you, guy? Like what the fuck? Like honestly, like what the fuck, dude?
Remember when I did that live video on
There
Facebook
is
and he was
no-
sitting on the floor? He was sitting on the floor, Indian style, like a 12-year-old.
I just don't. That's Johnny
Lehman
Kimmel
said
doing
that's
that.
someone else doing that, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Johnny Kimmel's a great guy, but he's a fucking Fruity Loop too, man. Sorry. The dude's a Fruity Loop too, man. I'm sorry. Fruity fucking Loops. I mean, you got that's like the what are they called? Is it a Hydra? The 3-headed dragon? Is that what this is? Like that fucking goofy
Hydra.
dude from Area Pro, Philip and Johnny Kimmel. Jesus Christ, man. It's like the retard a Hydra or something. Fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, like when
Just
he
leave the shit alone, dude. It's such a good fucking poll, dude. It is such a good poll, man.
So, D?
You know what I mean? It is. It's such a good fucking poll. I mean, the dude makes... Am I wrong, Mark? I mean, you've got one. You know,
Yeah.
it's such
No, it
a
is.
good... He does...
It is a well-made...
It is probably the best poll on the market. It pains me to say that, but it is the truth. They are amazing. And the dude just... that dude could be... He could have probably the best-selling poll in the industry had he just fucking stopped stepping on his own dick. Stop stepping on your own dick, dude. Like, you are... That dude, he just cannot stop stepping on his dick. I tried to help him, and every time, he tells me one thing, like, oh man, I sold the most poles I've ever sold, and then he just like shits down my fucking back and tell me he threw mud pie at me. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, man, that's not the way to do that, man. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude, you had a dude on the inside. You had me. A dude, everybody loves me except for like maybe one dude, 2 dudes that don't like me, 3 apparently, maybe 4.
Is that why that bedroom that you podcast out of has bulletproof glass?
Yeah. Yeah. You had a dude on the inside that could have fucking facilitated and made things happen and was doing just that. There was bridges that were mended and all that shit during me working with Philip, and he fucked that up. The guy's a goofball.
I know why.
Oh, because
2 letters.
What?
J-W.
Oh, I'm not listening, dude. You got to stop doing that. You and Seth got to quit, man. Like that ass.
Don't get into this, dude.
Whatever, dude. You're fucking, dude. You're the whole reason Ronnie Bill stopped watching this podcast. The show hasn't been the same since he stopped watching. You know what I mean?
Billy Ron is a good guy. I like
Billy Ron. Listen, man. I love Philip though. I do. I love that dude, and I will stand by my comments on the sim poll. It's a great fucking poll. You can't go wrong. But good luck trying to fucking buy one from that fucking horse shit. Like his fucking website is fucking a joke. That fucking goofy dude that sells his poles is a fucking... I can't even go into full detail on how fucked up that dude is. Jesus. Good Lord, sirs. Like, get it to fucking together, man. You could be making actual money and not fucking cleaning glass anymore. He could be making enough money to not even have to do what he does anymore.
Yeah.
Richie's doing it.
I've
You know,
always
it's
said
like, fuck,
Simple
dude.
by now should be a household name
Yeah.
in our industry, and it's not. It's not.
It's not. It should be, and it isn't. And I not bragging or anything like that, but I was getting it there. I was facilitating. I was
You're
making
bragging.
things fucking happen. And he just goes off the fucking rails, man. Just make polls and shut the fuck up. How about that? Can you do that?
Well, I think, I mean,
Stop
I'm
trying
not,
to
and I don't
sell.
mean this to be a
Listen,
dick. I
listen.
think he's on the spectrum, Doug. Like, I really feel like he's
Listen,
on the spectrum.
I think you're right. I kind of figured that's where you were going. Listen, I know what you're going to say. So, yeah, he's definitely on the spectrum. But stop trying to sell fucking wooden brushes and all this goofy fucking hoses and all these different brushes you buy. Just fucking put a pole in a fucking box and ship it out. Because that's all people want. They're going to put their own brush on it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No. I want one of those fucking football brushes with the 2 pencil jets you drilled in for $180 with fucking $20 worth of material.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's got to make a living. I haven't seen that, but hey.
I'm not hating on the dude. I love the dude, but I just wish he'd just sell poles, man, because they are the best. You know what I mean? They're the best. Especially the one that I don't even think he sells the fucking Shogun anymore, which is a shame. That's cool, though, because you can go buy a Squeegee light pole from windowcleaner.com, which is superior in every way. Customer service, carbon fiber manufacturing guarantee, the whole 9 fucking yards. In fact, I broke mine. Mine fell on a retaining wall, completely fucking stretched out, busted the number 4 section. 2 days later, I got a new number 4 section sitting in my fucking living room. You can't beat that kind of fucking customer service. You can't beat it. No. And you know what else you can't beat? How awesome that Squeegee light pole is. You can't beat that either, because it's badass. Every section comes apart. It's essentially a destroyer cut down to T Squeegee's fucking specifications. You know what I'm saying? Go buy one. Windowcleaner.com. I don't blow them for a living. I might give them a little head on the side, though. Couple handies. I might be skiing sometimes. Alex on one side, Chris on the other. And I'm going like this. I'm going like this. I'm going like this. I'm going like this. And it's cool. Whatever.
Maybe.
It's whatever, dude. It's whatever. It's whatever. But no, Simpoles, dude, listen. Mr. Awesome Guy, I wish I knew your regular name so I could send you a Patreon card. Because you're a Patreon member. I would like to do them all at one time again. Because there's some new guys, Mr. Awesome Guy. But anyways, yeah, dude. Unless you already got one, you might already have one. I don't know. But they're amazing poles, man. The fit and finish on those sim poles, it's just the only thing. My only complaint about it is he needs to make sure the clamps are all the way tightened on the fucking pole body before he ships them out.
Yeah.
He tried to tell me it's because it's hot here in the cold where you're at. Well, Mark lives in fucking Florida, and they were loose on his pole too. So
yeah, no, I'm still tightening them up. Yeah. Ones I didn't realize were loose. All of a sudden, you go to pull the pole out, and the whole fucking clamp comes up.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, I did have a problem. You know, I had
get on Patreon or Discord and leave me your information, Mr. Awesome Guy, or send me an email, whichever works.
You know how I use to tighten the clamp on the pole itself. It has an Allen head, right?
Yeah.
So I had a clamp come off, and I'm like, I had that thing stretched out with the extra sections doing that hospital. So it's frustrating. Just I gotta fucking stretch this thing out, and put an extension on it. You know what I'm saying? So you're already in a shit mood.
Yeah.
So I get there and I go to put the extension on it, and the clamp comes off the extension, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. I have an Allen wrench set in my truck. Mm-hmm. I go in to grab the Allen wrench set, and I go to tighten up the Allen wrench, the head of the Allen wrench, but the nut is spinning within the clamp, right? So I'm wedging a screwdriver in there. I just got to get a quarter turn. Just a quarter turn. Give me a quarter turn. I actually made a video and sent it to Phil. Never heard back from him. I'm like, this is a fucking problem. Okay? And I never heard back from him. So I robbed a clamp off that order that I placed years ago and fixed it on my own. But, hey, whatever. But things like that.
Who is this?
It's Phil's pole.
Yeah.
No, that's what he'd say to you.
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Are you looking for Phil?
Man, I had my fucking what do you want to call her? My Shogun. The pole that I will essentially say, I know Jason's gonna get all butthurt, but I essentially, you know what I mean? I kind of had a lot to do with that. But me and Jason both did. But I facilitated. But the section, that motherfucker at height with, I got 2 fucking carbon or Kevlar extensions all the way maxed out on that bitch. That motherfucker, Don't bet it ain't one of them poles that smacks the fucking wall. You gotta you gotta lean on that bitch to get it to bend. It's fucking solid, man.
Those
Squeegee light pole
extensions
same
are
way.
solid, yeah.
Squeegee light pole same way. Though I had to be honest. I'm not just saying. I'm dead ass, dude.
No,
It's fucking awesome. Squeegee light pole is badass, dude. I don't have two 10-foot extensions, so I didn't use it on this particular job. But I have a job that the symbol comes out on every time because it's just rock solid. The Shogun, that is, it's badass, dude. The section length blend, 3.7, 4'7", bottom 4 is fucking gangster. So whatever, it's all good in the hood, man. Gangster. You're welcome.
KD, the WC gets too heavy at 50. Dude, 50 foot of waterfed pole with any manufacturer,
Get some.
never recommended for a bunch of windows. A couple windows here and there, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jason. Well, I mean, you did help because when I told you about what I was doing, you were testing it out too. You took your top 4 and blended them with your bottom 4. But either way, it doesn't matter. I just thought it just performed well. I just because I had the Excalibur and I was like, it was a Kevlar pole. It was nice, but stretching that thing out, it had a lot of bounce in it. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I don't like this. Because my arms are I work by myself, and my arms being not fatigued is important. You know what I mean? And so I put them top 4 sections from my Sim 22 up in there, and the arm fatigue wasn't as nearly as bad as it was before. You know what I mean? It just wasn't. And I was like, you ought to do a poll like this. I don't think that's gonna work. And now the Sim Shogun, you see dudes cleaning fucking windows over pools and shit all the way stretched out, and it's sitting at a straight line. Squeegee light pole does that too, by the way, but I ain't trying to shit on this dude's shit. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. Your best. Well, I'm just saying, the best shit you got is because I'm the one that said, hey, do this. I'm just saying.
You looking for a pole? Go to windowcleaner.com.
Yeah, that's all up. Yeah, squeegee light pole. Yeah, baby.
Hit up your favorite brand. Don't talk to Jersey, though.
Don't talk to Jersey. Yeah, call Steve-O.
So how was it? You met Jersey for the first time, or did you already had met Jersey?
No, I've never met him before.
Yeah. Did you get some photos or something?
Nah, I think there's no way Jersey didn't give him the cold shoulder. There's no way.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, he did?
I went up behind him and gave him a big hug. Because I know he's a hugger.
Yeah.
Nothing. And, I tried to talk to him, and it was basically like, hey, fuck you.
He was probably saying, let me see that motherfucker alone somewhere.
Yeah, I get
conversation with him.
I get
good guy.
I get on occasion I get the feeling that he really doesn't care for me too much either. He just puts up with me because of the relationships I've formed over the years, you know what I mean? But I get that vibe from him too, Jacob. Don't worry about it.
Austin Grubbs, good kid.
Austin's cool. Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Lee,
it probably would have been a lot.
Strictly business.
Yeah, it probably would have been a lot better if there were more dudes that you interact with there. You know what I mean? You probably would have had more fun. Because I know when I went,
Mike Nichols and his son.
Yeah, when I went, there was
great dudes.
We hooked up. Me, Seth. It was me and Seth because Jason Snyder. I don't know what he went off with who was that? Soft wash systems. Yeah, Jason became a Jehovah's Witness for 3 days. Fuck me, dude. It was real bad. Am I lying, Seth? I'm not lying, am I?
How we knock on the door.
People spray shit on shit? I'm over that.
Yeah, so we fucking... Me and Seth kind of palled around with all the YouTube dudes. Fluffy, fucking, what you want to call him? Steve-O, Luke the Window Cleaner, Rihanna... Chris and Alex, I mean, we had so much fucking fun together. I had a blast at the one we went to. We had so much fun. And then, like COVID and everything fucking happened, so it kind of went in the shitter. And, Luke quit the social media thing, which is probably the smartest thing in the world to do, really, to be quite honest. I mean, social media is kind of a joke, so...
Guy that comes in the podcast still pissed. Met him. He hung out with me and Mike and Zane.
Cool. So the Squeegee Life crew got together and hung out together and shit. Then is that what you're saying? All our fanboys, all our fucking fanboys, fucking got together and hung out.
That's awesome.
Try to get
our fanboys
Austin and them to go to dinner with us, and they didn't want to. Well, my buddy that went with me, he owns a pressure washing company. He was like, "Oh man, there's this German restaurant. Let's go eat German food." And everyone was like, "Man, fuck that! I want German food." Yeah. But then, Mike, being Mike, fucking he's like, "Oh, whatever, let's go." And
so, how much bratwurst did you eat?
He was gobbling those bratwursts the whole time he was there.
Look, Ma, no gag reflex.
Now I know why Tim quit the podcast. I'm leaving.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Jacob, did you get your picture up on the wall of fame where it says took 12 inches through the tonsil?
No.
Like Augustus trying to drink from the chocolate river.
Oh, man.
Save some for later.
You piece of shit. All of you. I'm going to have to quit and start my own on Friday nights.
Listen, French, sit there and do your job.
Mr. French. Yeah. Color commentary, Jacob. Stick at it.
Yeah. Stick with it.
Stick with it, Jacob. You're doing a great job.
Payday's coming. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I've been told that for 4 fucking years.
Yeah. Payday's coming, dude. Well, not for nothing. I'd hate to shit on Mark's Parade when that comment he just fucking made, but you're selling towels, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, shut the fuck up then.
Yeah. We're moving towels.
The fucking towels are. There's not a video on YouTube or TikTok that ain't got an orange fucking towel in it. And this guy's like, I'm not getting anything from this. I don't know. Recognition, notoriety, towel sales. I don't know what else you want, Mark. What else do you want? Fucking
I want that t-shirt.
No, I'm not making it.
Badass.
I'll make you one. I'll make you one.
I think it's a seller right there, dude.
I just got to figure out how to do it because that's a lot.
Well, that's why I'm just the idea of give it to you and run with it because I know you'll make something cool.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. So what's up with your world, Seth? You're awful quiet up there. What happened last week? You had family shit going on. You couldn't come out and talk. Don't fucking act surprised that I'm not asking you about this, even though you told me not to.
What? No, I just had I had my family and I was on vacation last week. So cool. My dad drove up from Myrtle Beach and
even though we had a month-long vacation, you decided to take another vacation. Sorry to talk over you, so keep going.
No worries. I took an actual work vacation. It was very nice. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Yeah, swam and drank Michelob Ultras. It was a good time.
Nice.
So, unfortunately, I'm back to work.
Swam in your Olympic-style pool.
Mark already applied for free money and got a bunch of it, dude. He's got a PPP loan. He doesn't have to fucking pay back.
In this fucking world coming my way.
Yeah, Mark's not.
Mark made some very bad decisions this year.
Yeah.
We talked about it at a later date, one at a time.
Yeah.
I can keep the fucking 10 podcasts. My wife and I were talking earlier. She goes, 2022 has been a bad fucking year. And I'm like, yep, I've made some bad decisions. Lost my brother-in-law. Just a bad year.
Yep. Everything that I know that's happened to you.
And I sit there and say to myself, at my fucking age and what I've been through and run a business for 25 years, I have this much time in the industry, and I'm making stupid fucking mistakes. Yeah. So either I'm losing it, okay, or I just need to tone it back down.
Letting too many people in.
Remember one of the first
letting too many people in. There was a time when I first met you, I'd known you for almost 3 fucking years, 2.5 years, and I couldn't get you to fucking tell me nothing about fucking nothing. You're like, one of these days I'll show you. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're like flying around, giving motherfuckers free shit, and fucking be like, oh, pay me later, and all this fucking shit. You gotta stop doing that shit.
You're right.
Yeah, doing free shit for people that aren't your friends.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right,
yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah, going to fucking Ohio, teaching some dude to be in competition against me. I would never do that. Like, oh, this guy lives in fucking Hootie Hoo, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to give this fuck Mark, that bitch-ass dude. You know what I mean? It's cool, Mark. It's cool, Mark. It's cool that you don't like me. I thought you loved me. I thought we were friends. Okay. You don't like me. You and Jennifer both. You and Jennifer both are liars. Neither one of you motherfuckers love me. Neither one of you.
Jennifer are working together.
It's all part of an elaborate plan.
Yeah. Big elaborate. It seems
Man.
to fucking backfire in my face.
I am generally sorry that you're having a bad year, man. That sucks. I guess it goes to show, like, you learn stuff at any age,
Right.
and you read.
Dude, yeah, you never stop learning, man.
Everything, man. It's just the way it goes.
Yep, you never stop
And
learning.
losing your brother and all that stuff, man. And it's, he seemed like, just with a few talks with you, like he was a fun guy, and that's hard to lose somebody like that. So, not easy.
Yeah, no, it is tough, but certain things. But see, Seth, you're 100% correct. 100% correct. But at the same time, the things that I can't control that happen that were negative, obviously, they're gonna happen, right? But the things that I have caused to go off the fucking rails is I'm disappointed in myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's time to get grounded and just fucking get back to that altitude that I always speak of. I'm cruising at altitude.
Yeah.
Not fucking going like this. And guess what? If people don't like me because of that down the road, because I'm not willing to just fucking hand everything out anymore, then fucking move on. You know what I'm saying?
People.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you give plenty of information and knowledge and entertainment on this podcast. Anything else shouldn't be expected from you.
Right.
It's just what it is.
But, what happens is you let your guard down, and then you don't realize how open the floodgates are. And then all of a sudden, like where I'm now, I look back and go, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
But
that happens to everybody, man. That really does.
Yeah.
You're not alone in fucking up. So.
But you know what, Seth? I've always been one to admit my mistakes, my faults. Okay, I own up to every aspect of my life that's been a mistake. But I'm like, you think you'd fucking learn?
Well, that's
right?
The fun,
I mean,
right? Is you're never to screw up. So.
Right.
But
so.
If it helps you redirect in the right ways that you want to, then it's all you can chalk it up to. I'm not going to do that shit again.
Well,
I can tell you this right here. I just seen that comment in the fucking in the chat right there. Randy having blue waffle weave. If it's anything like or the same towel, different color, that was straight fucking stolen.
Yeah, I don't think Randy's selling the same. Randy is a sweetheart. I mean,
yeah, it's got to be something. It's not the same towel. If it is the same towel, a different color, then that's a problem.
Yeah, I don't. She's a sweetheart. Where was I at? But,
I know a lot of sweethearts. We were just talking about all the sweethearts earlier. Squeegee Life Towels? Yep.
Squeegee Life Towels, I thought.
That's cool.
Yeah, she sells Squeegee Life Towels, and I completely hooked her up at IWCA. I mean, she's a sweetheart. We traded off a bunch of. She had some stuff I wanted that was for sale, and I'm like, hey, here you go. Here's some towels, and I'll take that.
Yeah.
Is that cool? She's like, absolutely. She's a sweetheart.
Everybody loves Mark. I'll tell you what right now, and Mark knows this, I'll fight a motherfucker for Mark. I was pretty close to getting in my car and driving over an hour somewhere to beat somebody up for Mark. I told him, I was like, all you got to do is say the word, I'll get in my fucking truck and I'll go get your fucking money. He's like, nah, don't do that. I was like, I'm telling you right now, you tell me and I will go handle the business. All you got to do is just let me know.
You would. I know you would.
I will get that taken care of for you.
Dude, I wasn't going to be on the receiving end, and I was afraid.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Just saying, bro.
The only good thing is that you learn that you can do what you envisioned in your head. You just might have to do it a little differently.
Yeah. Right.
And that's a good thing to learn from that. Like it actually can work. The process could work for you. So
Mark.
It's never a bad thing.
Yeah, Mark has got there's a couple things that Mark's got going that if done properly and not for goofballs, he could make a lot. The man stands to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? And there are dudes out there that will take advantage of Mark's generosity and kindness. There are just dudes out there that are like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what? It pisses me off and I say shit about it, and Mark's probably like, don't ever say nothing, but it makes me mad because Mark wouldn't, and this is just how I feel, and when Mark and I talk about the shit, this will be the first time Mark's ever heard me say this, but I feel personally responsible for the shit that's happened to Mark. Outside of the dude here in Ohio, that had nothing to do with me, but all the other stuff, all the other headaches you deal with, industry related wise, are because I coaxed you out of your hole and put you on a podcast, and now everyone has access to you where you normally would not give people access.
Well, honestly, not to get too deep, but when I started doing this with you guys, it was actually enlightening, because I was able to, I put myself in a shell, and I was happy there. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bad place to be. It was my comfort zone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I still, to this day, I don't do videos and all that. I could fucking clean windows like anybody else on video and figure out how to edit it. It's not that I'm hiding. I just don't,
It's not your thing.
It's not your thing. It for me.
Yeah, it's not your thing. But you're a good dude, and you have a lot to offer. And there are dudes out there that have asked for your help, and you've done things for, that have done you right. And then there are some that didn't. You know what I mean? That dude from Ohio is kind of a cunt. You know what I mean? There's not really more to say about it than that. The guy's kind of a cunt. You know what I mean? He's kind of a cunt.
You know what, TJ? I'm a firm believer, because I've seen it living on this planet for quite some time, in karma. What comes around
goes around.
Goes around.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? Remember how people say, I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm the motherfucker that told you so. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We got a pretty good group of folks, like the Sacred Order, the Patreon guys and stuff like that we communicate with. They're all good dudes. So, I mean, there are some good dudes out there. You know what I mean? You just got to watch yourself.
Oh, there's a lot of good dudes out there. And I used to say, shake my hand, don't try to take something from me, and I'll give you what you want, but you got to get it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I help you out. I love to help people. I love to figure shit out, But when it gets to me personally, like the other day, well, I told you, TJ, I took my mower apart. I got a zero-turn 54. The deck was in bad shape. It's 10 years old. It's a commercial mower that I bought from a neighbor that passed away that had a lawn service, and I'm like, this deck is $2,700 to replace, and it's rusting out, and I'm just going to take my time, rip it apart, cut out all the bad metal, and halfway through it, I'm like, I really don't even fucking enjoy this. This is something that I fucking love to do. It's not it wasn't the repair on the mower deck I wasn't enjoying. It was everything around it spinning like the fucking toilet, waiting to go down the drain, going, all right, I need to ground myself.
Why don't you just fab yourself another one up?
I thought about that.
Yeah, just make a new one.
Yeah, I mean, you make everything fucking else. You make bumpers, you make...
but a commercial...
One thing you can't make is fucking dick wind chimes, you pussy. Fucking jerk off.
You know what? I'm sitting on them. Playing tubular bells. I've thought about...
Tubular bells.
Is like... meditation.
I want to take my shirt off.
What can I do to get myself out of this? And I just got to pull myself up and fucking move forward. And that's it. And that's what I'm working on,
I've seen Vice Grip Garage is going to Motor Trend TV, but if you want to see that, Vice Grip Garage on YouTube is probably the best YouTube channel there is. Even if you ain't into cars, it's fucking excellent. So good, man.
Yeah.
Such a good fucking YouTube channel. Dude gets in a fucking plane, flies somewhere, buys a junk car that's been sitting 20, 30 years, fixes it, gets it to where it's running and driving, and drives at 600-700 miles home. It's fucking amazing. Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
That's cool.
So much fun. I just, listen, man, I don't want, nobody to take offense to what we're saying, but, there are just some fucking twatty fucking people out there. There's just no getting around it. You know what I mean? It's not anything fucking personal. There's just some fucking douchebags out there. That's just all there is to it.
I tweet my pants once.
Yeah.
My
can't escape it.
I don't know.
It's in every industry, and it's in every walk of life. It's in personal life. It's in business. You're just gonna run into fucking
Give it to me harder, big boy.
What happens?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. But you kind of get to a point where speaking with people, meeting people, doing things with or for people, it really starts to bother you that someone thinks I'm this fucking stupid and you're full of shit. I think there's nothing more genuinely bad than someone who's just completely full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That is the smoothest pole I've ever felt going in and out.
You know what? Live and learn. You know, life's short. Enjoy every aspect of it.
I seen Mike Nichols made a post today about, student loan debt and everything, and I seen Joseph Henry Hardy's name in there, and that was the first time I've seen Joseph. It's like somebody typed his name out, and then it wasn't highlighted blue; it was gray, so that he's got me blocked or whatever. But
yeah, he's got me blocked. I know that. We had some of the best podcasts.
Oh yeah, that dude is such a pussy, man. Like, that dude is such a pussy. Like, man, you talk the most shit, and then when you got it back, you get all fucking butthurt. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on, man. Come on,
I think
dude.
the straw that broke the camel's back when he played Adopt a Pop with all that shit just fucking out.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Steal Your Girl, yeah, that was a little fucked up.
Yeah.
That was a little much for me. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, Theo Hart.
Adopt a Pop.
I've seen them kids running around, and I'm like, this is gonna last less than this video. This is gonna fucking explode.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was a fucking wild time.
Yeah.
Then he was gonna start selling T-shirts and shit. It's just like, man, that dude actually sent
T-shirts or what?
He actually sent me a message. He's like, I just want to let you know that we're gonna start selling T-shirts. I know I'll be in direct competition with you, but that's not why I did it. I'm like, what? No, dude. We're not.
He's selling T-shirts, all right. He's selling them used out of a thrift store.
Like, we're not doing the same thing. We're doing something completely different, my guy. It's not even the same thing we're doing. No, dude. No, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I wish Jason Lehman promoted our podcast the way he promotes Derek fucking the Vice Grip Garage Guys podcast in my chat. Fuck, what a cunt flap that dude is.
Listen, brother.
Listen, brother.
I mean, and you Squeegee life shirt.
Huh?
Lehman.
Yeah, how about
named a shirt after him.
Get a better fucking internet connection if you're gonna talk shit. Mike Nichols is another good guy, no doubt about it. Yeah, dude. Man, Jacob, man, what do you suck at life as far as your internet connection goes today. I just gotta let you know, dude. You're like Max Headroom over there, except for obese.
Max Big Room.
What, dude? I'm fucking fat, so I can say stuff to you. You know what I mean? That's one fat guy calling another fat guy fat. You can't be mad at me about that, because you call me fat all the time.
Motherfucker, I've never called you fat.
Are you fucking liar? Listen, dude.
The only liar I see is you.
Are you serious, Jacob? I can't, dude. Listen, man. I you know what? If I had the fucking time, I would pick out every Voxer message and every fucking and every podcast at times Jacob's called me fat. It's a bunch.
That is true.
It is a bunch. All right, and his favorite is you fat bastard. I don't know how many times you called me a fat bastard in Voxer.
I don't think I've never called you a fat bastard, have I?
Look at him trying to say this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it. I call you. I say you look like Danny DeVito.
Are you mad? Are you mad about the meme? Are you mad about the Jowls meme instead of Jaws? Jowls? Are you mad about Jowls? Are you mad about that? Dude, that meme was fucking hilarious. I was like, Mark. I gave Mark the fucking Jaws movie poster. I'm like, can you put Jacob's face on there? And instead of Jaws, can you put Jowls? And he's like, yeah. And it was fucking rad, dude.
I guess
Mark even went as far as to leave the shark mouth in there. It was fucking excellent, dude. I don't know how you can be mad about that.
Jacob, I don't want to hear this because I will tell you one thing. My wife drove the side-by-side. You should see how many fucking memes Mark sent to me as like a little kid sitting on top of it with my head.
Jacob, what we're doing to you.
I took pictures from my wedding and put Bernie Sanders.
Listen.
Of me
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, dude. Jacob, what is happening to you? I'm telling you, is mild salsa. Fucking Seth got fucking torched for 2 years. Torched. The trip down to Tennessee, those memes were some of the best shits I've ever seen in my entire life. Gross. They were just bad, dude.
When they found out, like, when the video came out of her, driving the whole time, and then, like, we had, like, a 10-minute conversation about how I'm the biggest pussy. I'm, like, watching her have fun. And
remember that video that we put up, and we put Seth and Christina, and then TJ goes, that was probably Christine driving, so I made it
Somebody was like a little kid on top of like a side-by-side.
Dude, it was so fucking bad, dude. It was bad, dude. I think Seth's wife was getting close to telling us to stop. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
No, she thought it was hilarious.
Well, then she's she's on our team. Then that's great.
Yeah.
Dude, it was.
She had a great time.
It was bad, Jacob.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it was bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
This dude took. This dude.
Listen,
this dude took a picture of my dead grandfather.
Oh yeah, that's
photoshopped it into a picture with me peeking around a door, and then sent me a fucking Voxer message that said TJ. I mean, come on, dude. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say, dude. Like, if you, that's not even that bad, dude. It's really not, dude.
Like that, yeah.
It's not even that bad, Jacob. You got it easy, bro. Marcus eased up on his hazing. It used to be a lot worse.
Yeah, it was kind of vicious. I try not to make him vicious anymore.
Dude, that one with my grandfather, Jennifer was, she just stood there. I showed Jennifer the picture, and then Mark, while I'm showing the picture to my wife, who was super close to my grandfather, like she took care of him when I wasn't here, so she was very close with him. And Mark's next Voxer message is TJ. I'm like, bro. Jennifer's like, oh my God. I was just
wait a minute. Let's back this up. The only reason I did it was you did that video in your shop.
Yeah.
And the door closed, and you said there was no wind.
There wasn't.
I'm like, okay.
There wasn't. Now it was hot as fuck, and there was no wind. It was just stagnant air.
So I think I sent it to you, and I go, hey, did you freeze frame at this point?
TJ, I miss you. I'm just like, bro.
I'm like, dude, there's got to be a grandfather picture. I'm looking
and hey, it wasn't like Bernie Sanders superimposed. It was like, fuck, he made it so it was almost transparent. It was, I mean, he went, he went above and beyond on it, dude.
He went above and beyond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Above and beyond.
To the great.
Yeah. Wow, Seth, that is fucking wild, man.
Dude, I had a friend when we were younger. Well, actually, he's my friend now, but when we were younger, we were ruthless about it. His father died when he was like 5. My mom got in a boat accident and has like some, mental disabilities from it. So like, he used to be like, "Oh yeah, where's your retarded mother?" I'm like, I don't know, probably your dad somewhere. And people would be like, "Are you serious? You can't talk like that." I'm like, "What? He can. If you said it, I'll punch you in the face. But he can say whatever he wants. It's funny." Carry his dads aren't around at parties and like, who wants to party with the old man? I'm like, dude, this is really morbid and uncomfortable. But you gotta have friends like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so anyways, Jacob, stop being a pussy.
I don't know. You gotta stop crying about shit.
I'm not being a pussy. I know y'all are just messing with me.
Listen, guys, at least 3 times a week, Jacob's quitting the show at least 3 times a week. Now I know why Tim left. Yeah, because he's a fucking flake. Are you a flake?
I'm here, aren't I?
I don't know. Yeah, you're here every week.
Up, fat ass.
See? That felt good, didn't it? That felt good, didn't it? Dude, I spent the last, like, fucking week trolling this fucking humongous guy on fucking YouTube. His name's Cinema Shogun. I got somehow in my... I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't really watch a lot of television, to be quite honest with you, because fucking television is fucking garbage. So I find, like, creators like Vice Grip Raj and shit like that I watch. And, I got this Kylie Rodini or whoever that girl was that they've just found missing in the lake in California. And, there's a bunch of true crime shit on YouTube about it. And this dude, one of a musician that I watch, or like I like, I'm not a huge fan, but I've got a couple of his albums. That Ryan Upchurch dude, like he's got some shit that I dig. You know what I mean? Not everything I do I like, but he's got some shit I like. And he got involved and said he'd like, hey man, I'll give whoever gives information leading to find this girl my Hellcat. You know what I mean? And that Adventures with Purpose. Does anybody know who that is? Adventures with Purpose. They scuba dive. They find people. Like missing 40 years, and they'll fucking go to their last known location. If there's a body of water or something like that around, they'll get in and they'll search for them. They find people all the time. It's cool as fuck, you know. Well, they found this girl in like 30 fucking minutes, but this fucking Cinema Shogun dude has just been fucking shitting all over this Ryan Upchurch guy. And I just, for whatever reason, just because he's fucking enormous, and he's saying, you know, just the shit that he's saying, I can't stop myself from trolling this dude. And I'm getting to the point now, it's so bad that I'm trolling. I'm like, I might as well just start making videos about it because he's fucking ridiculous looking. And he's got this fucking bandage on his pinky finger, and every YouTube video he puts up, I'm like, everybody wants to know if you bit that pinky off eating a Big Mac. And I just like, it's so bad that he's blocked me. So I had to fucking
set up another account.
Yeah, I already have. I have tons of accounts for YouTube. I've got so many ideas where I was going to do this podcast and that podcast. I've got YouTube channels I could just go to and fucking talk mad shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I just keep picking on the dude. You know what I mean? But he's fucking. What I'm saying is, guys, is I'm getting bored. Maybe I need to make a Wet 'em Willie video just like the last 3 Wet 'em videos, and then I'll try to sell it on you guys like it's something new and great, and you all have been waiting to see it again. Nobody gives a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe a Christmas time Wet 'em Willie moment.
Yeah, maybe
once in a while.
Maybe once in a while.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this.
Silly for 5 minutes.
I do have an update for everybody. Richie Blue's doing well. He's still at the sewing machine. You know, he's got some things in the works. Manufacturing, getting shit done that he wants to do is really difficult right now because, you know, still nobody wants to fucking work anywhere. But maybe now that the pandemic has been brought out to be like it's not really what, now that the government is and the all these fucking places, you know, or everybody's fucking backtracking on what they, you know, thought COVID was. Now that it's not a pandemic and never was, maybe things will start to return to somewhat normal, but I doubt it.
No, they're gonna capitalize on monkeypox and other shit like that.
Monkeypox can't be a thing. You could, that's like ass to mouth disease. You got like, you know, unless you're going ass to mouth, you know what I mean? How you get that shit?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna trust that shit anymore after what we went through.
No, nobody in their right mind.
To mouth.
Dude, we still got people over here. I don't know about where you are, Pete. Or Seth. I was in New Hampshire and there were still people walking around with masks. We still got fucking people walking around. I'm like, don't you read the fucking memo?
Mr. Awesome Guy said the grackle I bought had cigarette ash in it. That's how I know it's genuine. That man, without a doubt, Richie Blue is hand making every one of those silencers that you see everywhere. That was handmade by Richie. Handmade. Wrap your head around that. He makes those things, and they don't even fucking, still to this day, they can't even keep them in stock.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jacob.
You can answer this. Is the silencer done, and he's just making the other one?
What?
Or is he gonna make both? The grackle.
Oh, the grackle, first of all, is a bird. If people didn't know that.
Yes, I know.
Okay, the grackle is like, you know, all the people are like, oh, I can't fill it up my silencer with water without it splashing. That's why he made the grackle, for people that like to fill their bucket full of fucking water. You know what I mean?
The grackle's the one that doesn't open up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's leaking. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's not leaking. Pour your fucking water out.
You're putting too much water in. I do it like at least once a day. My mop's too fucking wet and water pours out of it. You know what I mean? Because I'll do a couple of windows. It's hot out, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm walking around the building, so I'll get another dip, and then I'll stick it in my silencer, and the water gushes out the tip function of it. That's because I got too much water in it. Then I dump half the water out, and it's fucking fine. You know what I mean? Like, quit being a fucking twat. But either way, he made the grackle, which is just as good as the silencer. It just doesn't break in half. You know what I mean? So, I like mine to tip in half. I like to tip in half thing of it, because then I can clean it out real easy and shit like that. It's, you know, and
fold it open and fucking wipe it out.
Yeah, I like to do that. So that's just my thing. What happened to you and Michael's? Me and Michael have already recorded one of the Hard Body Karate Hour. It's episode 1 is already in the can. I just got to edit it and upload it and shit. And I think we'll be recording maybe a couple of times a month the Hard Body Karate Hour on YouTube. Dude, you know what? What's that?
You're cheating on us now?
I mean, you guys are welcome to come on anytime you want. Any of you guys. We're doing a podcast about the generation, the years that we grew up in, the 80s and the 90s, and how shit was back then, and pop culture and toys and whatever, you know, fads, just whatever. And then we might, you know, we'll branch off into other shit. We'll probably talk, you know, about aliens and fuck shit like that, and, you know, conspiracy. We'll go all over the place. We're gonna go all over. It's just gonna be 2 dudes shooting the shit. So, cool. You know, I would. My plan was, because even what's his nuts, Shane even said, he's like, I would be cool to maybe have one of the guys from your podcast come on occasionally. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool if we could work it out. Hell yeah, just to talk about whatever. And have a couple old pros on. Well, you know what I mean?
Especially if you're doing generational things, I'd come in and talk about the 70s and
and I think it'd be cool. That. You know what I mean? You know, just like, you know, the way shit used to be. Like, you know, leaving when you left the house when I was a kid. When you left the house, I said this on the first podcast we just recorded. When you left the house, you left the house. Nobody knew where the fuck you were at. You're like, hey, Mom, going here. Hey, Mom, I'm leaving with Aaron. Deuces. You know what I mean? There was no constant communication. You were just gone. You know what I mean? Like, and you were gone until you came back. You know what I mean? Like,
and there was no, when you got back, it was like, what'd you do? How did you have fun?
And you lied about everything. You lied about everything. You know what I mean? Like, the shit that I did, I'm glad there was no camera phones around.
Yeah.
Fuck
if I knew I needed to come home, my mom would whistle.
Yeah.
My mom had a whistle. She would.
Every time I hear somebody say whistle, I always think of fucking Debo. If you see somebody coming, whistle. Not that they're going to try and blame the vax on Trump with warp speed. Yeah, probably. When's Richie coming out with bags? I've seen the finished bag about a year ago. Like, I've seen the whole thing, the whole system. You know, me and Mark have a Richie Blue bag, but it's nothing like what he's made. You know what I mean?
Really?
It's completely different. I don't know. And the reason why I don't know that is because, you know, they're having trouble facilitating facilitating the manufacture. They're having a hard time getting that done, you know, just because of the way the world is right now, man. Like, I don't know if anybody's like Jason knows, because I had to cancel his order. Jason went to squeegeelife.com to order a shirt, and fucking 3 of the things he fucking tried to order, I couldn't fulfill the order. And I changed the order 4 times for him to try to get it to go through, like change colors and up a size, and nothing. They just don't have, there's nothing. There's no manufacturing. There is fucking nothing. They are behind on every fucking thing, dude. Everything. And it doesn't look like it's going to get any better.
Not for
long. I think, honestly, I think
and I think that's why, to let me finish that for him, that's why the bags are these. There's more going on than those fucking bags. Trust me. The dudes. Mark knows. Mark's seen the shit.
Yeah.
Richie has got 2 or 3 ideas that are fucking stellar that he can't get. I mean, because he can't sew everything. Shit. You know what I mean? He can't do silencers and grackles and bags, and there's no way he could do that and keep up with it. There's just no way. And from what I understand, he's even had his own difficulties getting materials to make things that he's making at home. You know, things are not good right now. I mean, Sorbo is probably one of the most popular fucking rubbers in the window cleaning industry, and there ain't none. So that's all you need to know right there, really. You know?
Well, because we all live in our own bubble, you know what I'm saying? Sorbo rubbers affect us.
Yeah,
you can't get ammonia. Yeah. It affects us.
The wood thing, KD.
How many other people are suffering now?
The wood thing, KD. There was wood in the lumber yards. That was all. You know, I come from a truck driving family. There's a lot of truck drivers in my family, and I can assure you there was shit there. They just weren't selling it.
Yep.
I live by an asphalt shingling. I live by an asphalt shingle plant. Like, I drive past it daily. They didn't have no fucking... They sell those shingles down at Lowe's and Home Depot, but they couldn't get them because they couldn't afford... They couldn't find any shingles, but the parking lot said otherwise.
Yeah.
You go down to the fucking factory and they've got shit stockpiled fucking almost 2 stories in the fucking air. So, that wasn't it. They were taking full advantage of what was going on. That's what they were doing. The wood industry, the building materials industry, they took advantage. Straight up took advantage. Gasoline and fuel issues is a direct result of our president and his policies. I know he doesn't control the price, but his policies are a direct reflection on the prices. The shit that he does and says makes the people that do the futures and all that shit, they gamble and they don't gamble with. You know what I mean? The shit that he says and does. I'm shutting this down. I'm shutting that down. We're not doing this no more. Then the people are like, well, the gas futures guys are like, hey, listen, man, there's probably not going to be a lot of oil now. I mean, I could be wrong, but who gives a fuck? Let's raise it up. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they're doing, dude. That's what they're doing. Like, his policy making is what's fucking everything up. I don't care what nobody says. Plus, he's a bag of dicks.
You know,
pull him off the
teat. And it's been pointed out a million times that every liberal asshole, including the president, says we have no control of gas prices, but then you're going to take credit when they come down a little bit, and you're going to celebrate 50 cents down when it's up fucking $3, you idiot.
I'll be honest with you.
I'm
going to tell you this. So when the pandemic was happening, Jennifer, of course, she wasn't working because everything, everything was shut down, whatever. So she applied for unemployment. She got unemployment. She got unemployment for a long time. She gets off unemployment, goes back to work, and about 2 months later, we get a fucking letter in the mail from Ohio saying, well, you're going to jail. You lied about your unemployment and whatever. And Jennifer's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, well, what did you lie about? She's like, well, nothing. I told them exactly. They said they overpaid her unemployment benefit, right? You're like, we paid you too long. You know what I mean? Now you owe us fucking $10,000. And she's like, what the fuck are we going to do? I was like, I ain't doing shit, bitch. First of all. Second of all, why in the fuck are you sending us checks? I was like, did you do everything you were supposed to do and not lie about nothing? She's like, yeah. It's like, then that ain't your fault. That's their fucking fault. Yep. They can't throw you in jail for something they fucked up on.
Yep.
And now there's still people. You know what these motherfuckers are doing? What they'll do is they'll go to these job apps, they'll apply for 3 jobs, turn that into unemployment, not take a single one of the fucking jobs and stay on unemployment. That's why there's nobody fucking working.
Yep.
Because they're living off unemployment. Cut unemployment fucking chicadoosh. Chop it all the way back to what it was before the fucking pandemic fucking happened.
Yep.
And these and the jobs will pick right the fuck back up. Everybody be going right back out to fucking work.
Yep.
Especially right now before Christmas, motherfuckers will be right back going to work. Believe that.
Yep.
Believe that. Believe that.
Believe that.
Believe that. There are too many people living off the government teat because I'm telling you right now, not that many people died of fucking COVID.
No.
They're just motherfuckers not working. They're laying up on unemployment. All these motherfuckers, they work for a couple weeks and then they go all back on unemployment. That's the fucking problem. You cannot tell me almost 2 years after we've opened back up, they still can't get nobody to flip a cheeseburger, man. Or go fucking work in a factory. Come on, man. Motherfuckers got used to not doing shit and getting paid for it, so that's the society we're living in right now. That's what. Yep. I'm gonna go work for a couple weeks and fucking whoop-de-whoop. She left that job. There's too much shit going on there. I mean, for a person to love animals the way Jennifer, love dogs the way Jennifer loves dogs, and for her to voluntarily be like, I can't go back there, that tells you what's going on at that place. It was not a good. Yeah. It was not good. It was not a good scene. And she was heartbroken because she enjoyed it. And then she started, of course, forming bonds with some of the dogs and shit like that. And then, you know what I mean? She had to do what she had to do. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't blame her. I was like, I didn't want her to see her. Because the first week she come home, I mean, she was like happy, you know what I mean? Just bouncing. She was, you know, happy to see us, but you could tell she had a good day. She was enjoying what she was doing. And then the second week, after about day 2 of the second week, she started coming home, and I was like, what is going on? She's like, I didn't want to say nothing. And then she started reading me into it. I'm like, oh no. She's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. She goes, it is really bad. She goes, now I know why they can't keep nobody. She's like, it's bad. Yeah. A lot of lies, a lot of bullshit going on there. That place probably won't be around too much longer.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, people like former employees started reaching out to her and being like, listen, man, you gotta watch yourself. And here's proof of why you need to watch yourself. And Jen's like, showing me the shit. I'm like, dude, you cannot get involved with that, dude. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I told her, like, listen, man, another job like that will come along. If not, fucking, you know, take some classes. You know what I mean? Go learn something so you can make yourself more employable in that field of work. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's always ways.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's never too late. You know what I mean? Go.
Money's just money sometimes.
Yeah, you know and that's what I told her. I was like, you know, we'll make do until you're happy. I'd rather just be happy going to work. You know what I mean? It's easy. I mean, like, nobody's happy having to work, but it's nice to be able to go do something that you at least kind of enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, come on. So, the only thing I don't like is fucking bushes in the sun.
Yeah. Fuck.
The bushes and sun, I don't like either.
Thing.
Like, I fucking hate bushes, man. I fucking hate them, dude.
I don't know. Isn't it wonderful when you get somewhere and nobody has bushes in front of their house? I mean, it's
very
rare.
I live in a house where there's no bushes around my windows because I'm not a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I got this. You are.
Yeah, right. I got this big, beautiful bay window. Let me put this big, stupid fucking bush right in the middle of it so you can't even see out of it. All I can see is this stupid fucking bush. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Ugh.
Or when people are like,
oh, beautiful windows on our house. Let me put bushes so TJ will bitch about it.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. If I put the vlog up, I could do 30 minutes of me bitching about bushes in every fucking vlog because I'm always bitching about a fucking bush.
It's funny.
Like, from one window to the next, it's like, what in the fuck? It's just bushes everywhere. I don't understand it. And it's always the most prickliest, stupid fucking bush in the world. It's like a holly bush or it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, or the evergreen bushes that have all the bees in them during the summer. So you bump into it, it's just 500 bees. You're like,
yes.
Ever. Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't get sometimes some people's landscaping, or like I went to some lady's house. She grew all this nice clover and stuff like near the windows, and she's like, "Oh, you're not going to crush that." I'm like, "Well, it's clover, and you have it 9 feet away from the house."
Yeah, what do you want me to fucking do?
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta step in it. Like, I can't just...
Of course some of us going to do it.
I had a lady, she's like, I don't want you messing up my ivy. And I'm like, and it's just like, it's a 6-foot bed, and it's been in plenty of YouTube videos. I'm like, all right, cool. And we'd do the windows. I'd lean the ladder up, and I could get to the top windows, no problem. But the bottom windows, I couldn't get to. I couldn't get into them. You know what I mean? And, you know, it was just so happened to be windows I couldn't really 0 degree them because it was just, you know, they're funky fucking windows, and there's a bunch, you know, either way. So every time she called back, she's like, these windows look bad. And John would be like, my old boss, he'd be like, what happened? And I'm like, listen, man, she won't let me step in that shit, so I ain't doing the fucking windows. Period. She bitches about this, she bitches about that. You can't tilt the windows in because she's got these stupid fucking curtains and screens on her fucking windows. Won't allow the windows to tip. And why buy tilt-in fucking windows? You're going to put retractable screens on and fucking stop them from functioning the way they're supposed to fucking function. And then put stupid fucking blinds and shutters, or fuck you in your ass. Close them fucking blinds, pull the screen down and shut the shutters. Clean window all the time, you fuck.
Yeah. Just spray it with a hose.
So finally she come around to the fact that I'm just going to have to step in your fucking ivy. And, you know, we went for years without it ever being an issue. Fucking twat.
Isn't that amazing, right?
Yeah, imagine that. Your fucking stuff that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? You're going to kill my ivy. What am I doing to it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What am I doing to it?
Barely touched.
I'm gonna I'm gonna slide my foot in, put it down, slide my other foot in, put it down, clean the window, and fucking walk right back out of it. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. What are we talking about? You act like I'm pulling a lift in there on those fuckers. Like me and Mark are having a tractor pull in the fucking middle of that bitch or something. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of tractor pulls, my fucking father-in-law lives across the street from this fucking scumbag. Ooh, I shouldn't say it. My father-in-law lives across the street from this guy. And, and he had these big-ass box fucking evergreen fucking bushes. Looked like shit. Drove my father-in-law nuts. Dude never mows his lawn. Drives my father-in-law through the fucking roof. You know what I mean? My father-in-law is one of those dudes that, like, if you don't mow your lawn after a while, he'll fucking go and mow it for you. He's just that guy. Yes. He can't stand to fucking look at it. You're a lazy motherfucking piece of shit. I'll cut your lawn then, you fucking scumbag. You know what I mean? And so this dude's bushes, and he comes over and he's like, "Hey Dave, will you help me get the bushes out?" So Dave goes over with his fucking Chevy big up truck, fucking wraps a log chain around this fucking bush, right? Fucking drops her in forward, fucking punches her, and he fucking rips the fucking wall of the house off the slab. I mean, not a lot, you know what I mean? Like, only like a couple inches. They got it back on with a sledgehammer, but...
But it had the roots growing up into the wall?
Yeah. Well, not to be outdone, he's like, we're getting ready to put Kathy and Dave a new ceramic tile floor in. You know what I mean? Like, I bought the tiles. We each threw in $150 to get them a new kitchen floor. All three of us, you know, Jennifer's sister and brother, we all, you know, all our families, each family threw in $150 and bought the shit to redo their kitchen floor. So Dave's like, I'll pull the old floor out and get it ready for you so you don't have to do none of that. I'm like, cool. So he fucking couldn't get this fucking carpet out of the kitchen because it's a glued on carpet, so he pulls it, gets as much as he can, and then twists it up in a ball, wraps a fucking log chain around it, and rips the fucking carpet out the house with a log chain. I fucking love that dude, that's man. Funny. That dude is probably my favorite person. I fucking love that fucking guy. He's just the fucking best, man. The that's shit funny. That he does is just fucking like, it's always the fucking, like, dude, what are we doing? But it always works, man. Like,
we're gonna demo this house. Hold on, let me grab the log chain.
I was fucking putting a roof on the back of their house. This is like, over 20 years ago. I was like 19 or 20 years old. Their fucking porch, they had a shed roof over their fucking back porch. And, you know, it was rotten. And somebody hit it, and it fucking started to fall down and shit. So we ripped that off, and I rebuilt a new one, and we put rubber torch down roof on it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's that really heavy rubber torch down.
Yeah, I used to be a roofer.
Yeah, so I put torch down on it. You know, those rolls of fucking torch down rubber are heavy as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get the first two rolls up there. I'm going along, and it's dark. And Jen's dad's like, he goes, "I'm gonna go grab that." I'm like, "Man, that shit's heavy." Mind you, it's Friday night. Dave's, you know, been in a piece of machinery all day. Used to be an operator. Used to run excavators and all that shit. Big shit. Not none of that little pussy shit. Like big motherfucking shit. Shit you go scoop a car up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fucking, he's been drinking, you know. So he had a few fucking barley pops and fucking. I'm like, dude, I was like, I'll get it, Dave. Don't worry about it. So he goes, gets this roll. He just wanted to show me that he could do it too. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I'm just as badass as you little punk ass kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he gets on the top of the ladder with his fucking 120-pound rolling rubber roof, and he drops it. It hits the fucking ground. So he goes down and picks it up and gets it all the way up to the top of the fucking ladder again and drops it again. I'm fucking pissing my fucking pants laughing. And I'm trying not to look at him and laugh because I don't want to make him feel bad. You know what I mean? So I'm not paying attention. And, you know, if you weren't listening to the beginning of the story, what I was putting down, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So I'm standing there watching Dave. He comes back up with a rolled roofing and fucking drops it. And it just so happened this time he dropped it on the roof, and he's screaming at me. He's like screaming at me, and I'm horse laughing. So my ears are almost kind of ringing. I didn't really pick up what he was saying at first, and then my legs start stinging. I caught myself on fucking fire laughing at him.
Really?
Yeah. Like my pant legs. I burnt my fucking pant legs. Both pant legs almost, they were on fire up to my crotch, dude. I was on fire laughing at him. Because I had boots on, I had my boots on, I had my long johns on, so I didn't feel it at first. I was insulated. I had my like hillbilly fire suit on, and he's fucking laughing his ass off. And I get down, of course, he puts me out. We get down. I never laughed so hard in my fucking life, man. Caught myself on fire, but him dropping that roll roofing was fucking hilarious. It was so fucking funny. Because he'd be like, God fucking damn it.
Oh man, that's fun.
And he's mad. And he didn't say God fucking, what did he say? Motherfucking damn it is what he says. Motherfucking damn, because you don't say God. That pisses him off when you say that, so that was wrong. He says motherfucking damn it. When you remember when we put those spindles on that spindle back, put new lugs on my truck.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about recording all that because, man, I'm telling you, dude, I could make $1 bajillion off of the shit Dave says.
Yeah.
He might be the most comical dude, man. He is so fucking funny, dude. So fucking funny, man. Sharp, witty. Oh, I have so much fun with him. He's such a good time.
Nice.
Dude, you're lucky to have a father-in-law like that. Like it's hard to.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen, man, it wasn't easy at first. It wasn't easy at first. It was tough at first.
But you guys have been dating for forever, so I'm sure when
we've been we've been together for a really long time. Really long time. But it took a lot of years. He didn't like me at all at first. And I don't think he
grew on him.
Yeah, I grew on him, definitely. Yeah.
He
actually gave me
he
actually gave me a genuine hug a couple years ago. Insisted, he gave me a hug. I was like, oh, wow. Oh, what was it? I think it was Elena's graduation party. My food was really good, and he hugged me for it. I was like, oh, thanks, Dave. He's like, who cooked that food? I was like, I did. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who did that.
He's like, you did a good job. That was like the first compliment I ever fucking got from him in my entire life. So that was nice. It is so fucking hot and humid here right now. Fuck me, dude.
Did you have an AC in that room?
No. This is the no AC room. This is the worst room in the house to do this in. The worst. Yeah, I could not pick a fucking worse room to do this in. It's right in the middle of the house. With one
really
window.
Hot there? No?
Not really, you know what I mean? But it's shitty in this room. It's really, it's not really bad, but it's been hot the last couple of days. You know what I mean? We've got a little bit of a hot spell here. Not crazy, but humid at night, you know what I mean? Like, sticky at night type shit. Ugh. Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah, it rained all day, most of the day yesterday and this morning, and it stopped, and it was it just made it worse.
They're saying you guys might not even have to worry about tropical storms this year.
Why?
Because, man, fucking global warming and shit, bro.
Oh, okay.
Man-made global warming has now went the complete opposite direction. Now, instead of causing really bad storms, it's making it so they don't happen anymore.
Oh.
Which also has a significant fucking effect on the earth. You know what I mean? Not enough natural disasters is bad, dude. You gotta have those.
Yeah, you need to get rid of some people.
Yeah. If they would just release the information on the Earth actually being flat and we're living in a firmament, everything would just if they just pull back the veil and release us all from this prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think I gotta say this, and I'm probably gonna get yanked off of YouTube for this, but I think anyone that talks about flat Earth and flat Earth propagandizes flat Earth should be fucking let out into a field and fucking shot dead in front of their family.
Could you think of a dumber thing, like a hill to die on, than the Earth?
The
being
fucking
flat?
Earth being flat. They're like, every time I see one of those TikTok videos, I'm like, why would they keep that a secret? Why would they keep that a secret? Dude, we never been to the moon, man. You know what I mean? No, we've been to the moon, dude. The reason why you have a hard problem with it.
It was done in the studio.
It was filmed in the studio, man. Listen, dudes, I gotta tell you something.
If the Earth is flat and you go over the edge, where do you go?
Yeah, you don't. There's an ice wall there, dude. You're not paying attention. It's a big wall of ice, and that's why they're freaking out about the fucking climate changes, because the ice wall is gonna melt, and then all the fucking dudes, what are those fucking blue dudes from fucking the Blue Walkers, the Dead Walkers, who are the motherfuckers from Game of Thrones? The Winter Soldiers,
Walkers?
the fucking the skeleton blue-eyed dudes.
The Ice Trolls.
The Ice Trolls are gonna come down here and fucking.
I mean, so it's like you're playing a video
bad.
game. You play a video game, you get to the edge of the world, and you just fucking stop.
Yeah,
Is that what it is? Pretty much.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a podcast where we give things away every week. Do you think more people would watch? What I'm gonna do is every week I'm gonna give away a Squeegee channel so people will watch.
I want free shit.
It's giveaway night 2.0. Here's a Squeegee handle. Yeah. The ocean.
Well, man, it's summer too, and everyone's going back to college, high school.
Yeah. Penises are out.
Hey man,
vaginas.
why don't you have a section in this month's AWC?
Because I didn't do nothing.
He did an article the month before, though.
Yeah, I did.
He did a whole article.
Again, like I said, I really don't think, I think Jersey is cool to me just because it's kind of like, might be company mandated.
It kind of has to be.
Yeah, I think it might be company mandated. But, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. As long as, there's no drama. I don't want drama, so I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? But I just like when I took that time off in July where I stopped the podcast, I just fucking stopped that too. I just stopped everything. Anything extra window cleaning, it's an S Plus channel, man. For the 1000th time, it's an S Plus channel. It's just powder coated green.
It's powder coated.
Yeah. Some dude, Master Squeegee on TikTok, I traded him Squeegee Life shirts for. Well, he wanted to make me some powder coated channels because I'd mentioned in one of his videos, like, oh man, that channel was looking dope. I like that. He had like a powder coated blue one.
Does it hold up?
Yeah, the powder coat. Yeah, it's. I mean, the edges, of course. I mean, my lead edge and my, the two flat edges. There's a little bit of wear there. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
But as far as like the connection between the handle and the squeegee itself it's hold up surprisingly well. Way more than I thought. I thought for sure it would start to wear off, but it hasn't even started to show signs of wear yet. So, and I mean, you guys see my videos and shit. You know how much I use that combo. You see it in everything I do. So, and just so everybody knows, that rubber that's in that 0 degree handle that I'm using there, I haven't changed that rubber in almost a month. Black Diamond Squeegee rubber, baby. With rounded, fucked up edges. Get you some of that. While you guys are fucking dropping your retirement on fucking Sorbo rubber.
You should buy yourself a Squeegee Life pole.
Yeah.
Right.
Wintercleaner.com, please.
Yeah. Don't change your rubber. Save up and buy my pole.
Rubber would have a water-fed pole.
No, it's not been a month. I'm lying. It's probably... I don't know. It's probably not... I haven't flipped it in 2 weeks. Like, it's like...
The Pickle Channel is a clone Sorbo.
I'll show you... I'll show you... I'll show you guys in Voxer. You guys would be like, what the fuck? And I would shoot a video with me using that rubber, and I don't know, maybe it's just the way I'm using it, I don't know, but it's like, I don't get it.
And you're still better than Mark Tanner, right?
I'm not better than Mark. I'm just faster than Mark. Looks like the Pickle Channel WCR used to, I don't know what Pickle Channel means.
They had a green one for a while, yeah.
They had 3 Sorbo clones. One was a Vader. It was black.
Well, that black was that black one. That black one with the green shit all over it. Like the green shit. That's a IWCA channel. I mean, and the green S Plus is just it's just a powder coated green. I only use 2 channels, a Sorbo channel and an Unger S Plus channel. That's all I use. So that's that's it. I don't have any other.
Bada bing, bada boom.
If you see a wide body in my fucking Unger handle, it's a Sorbo channel. That's it. That's all I use.
Straight pulls, dog.
Yeah. I use the Unger Ninja handle is always a Sorbo channel. Occasionally I'll bust out the 30-inch fucking Sorbo fucking super channel, but not very often. But
At a rate.
yeah, 99.9% of the time there's a Sorbo channel in there, and then my 0 degree is always an S plus. You know what janitors use. You know what janitors use. You know.
Oh yeah.
Janitor. I'm a fucking janitor. Consistency.
Listen, man.
Penises.
Just glorified janitors, man.
That's what we do here,
That's all we
baby.
are.
That's what we do here, baby. Janitor life. Switching it up.
Yep. Can't see me.
Yeah, can't see me. Sell me that green Sorbo channel. No. I have 2 of them and still no.
Go find a local powder coat shop. They'll make them any color you want.
Yeah. I have every IWCA channel for the last like 5 or 6 years. Mark was talking about giving me a pink one, but I think he's like, I ain't giving TJ this. Fuck TJ.
I only have one. Yeah, I had the blue one or pink one. I had a bunch of them. You know what the thing is, if you use them, like the red, white, and blue is beautiful when you first start using it, and then, especially if you use a lot of ammonia and shit, it fades out.
I have that, and I have the handle and everything, and I refuse to use it.
Yeah.
Just because it's
see, and the problem with this is these guys fucking get on this show and they fucking say things, and then they're like, I don't have social media. I didn't see any of it.
No, I didn't say that. Now, someone's watching the show, or if they ain't watching.
Yeah, well, listen, Ryan, fucking, I can't sell it to you, man. Sorry, bro. I've been waiting for your package. I mean, maybe if your package would have showed up, I would have sent you one. But being that never showed up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to thank Jason.
Those motherfuckers
Jason found Ace Hardware, 10% ammonia,
cool.
And he sent me pictures of it. Is this the one? I'm like, yeah, that's it. And
I got a case of it
and he
in the
was
back
willing
of my truck.
to pick it up and ship it. And I do appreciate the thought. I don't think shipping it is going to be an easy thing to do. And I just advised him. I was like, dude, buy it and keep it because you barely need any. It'll last a long time. 3 gallons.
Yeah, I've checked every Ace Hardware that I have.
Dude, I went online. I went on acehardware.com, and you try to put it in the cart. There's none available. So if they don't have it online, the only thing you can do, and this is what I was told at the Ace store, was find a store where someone has it in the back of the shelf.
That's where I got mine.
Yeah.
Mine was on the bulkhead up over on the shelf. Yeah. They had it on the top. On the aisle there. They're like, oh, we got a whole box here. I was like, I'll take it. The whole box? I'm like, the whole box. I'll have all of it.
Well, they sold it in quarts, too. I'd buy the quarts, but you can't even find the quarts.
They didn't have any quarts of it. I told them, I was like, if there's another box up there, I'll take both boxes. She's like, no, it's just the one. I'm like, I'll take it. Yeah, not only that, Ryan, it's just not... the one of them is in okay shape. They're both used, man. It's not something I could sell to somebody with, like, any confidence. Like, here you go. It's been used. You know what I mean? They've both been used. Mark got me one, and then Larry sent me one, and then Mr. Sorbo sent me. I bought one from Mr. Sorbo. Because if you say he gave you something, he'll call you on the telephone and be like, you can't say that. Like, listen, dude.
Everyone will want something from me.
Like, yeah, the Walgreens ammonia is fucking dog shit. You got to use half a bottle.
It's 2%.
For it to work. You need ammonia that when you pour it in your bucket, you are immediately awake, and every cut on your hand is burning. When
it finds every cut in your hand. That's 10% or better.
Yeah, that's
my
that
old
good
man
shit.
used to get it 26%.
Ooh.
You can't find that.
No.
Yeah, 26%. They used to make blueprints out of it.
A little splash will do you.
That's just the funk, dog.
Yeah. Well, I told this story. We used to clean a place that made blueprints.
Uh-huh.
And the way they made blueprints was they had a special cap with 2 hoses coming out of it. And the fumes from the ammonia would work with the blueprint machine. So when all the fumes were gone, it was still 26%, but they had to pay to discard it. And we had this quarterly job that they'd have like 3 cases of it sitting there, and they didn't have to pay to dispose of it anymore because we were taking it.
Right.
And we
well,
never
it was probably higher than 26%, and then it just probably fucking weakened itself down to 26.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what it was before.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you just opened the cap and it found your hand.
Yeah.
It found your cut.
Yeah.
You didn't have to pour it. It would sting your hand pouring it in, I swear to God.
Yeah.
But you put a teaspoon in a 5-gallon bucket of water.
Good. I know there's a big stigma about it and tint and shit like that, but
bullshit.
That's horse shit.
Hell, I wish I listened to y'all sooner. I mean, I'll say that.
The ammonia thing?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, yeah.
If you clean restaurant windows, if you clean restaurant windows on a regular basis and don't use ammonia, like, what are you fucking doing? Like, what are you doing? Because, I mean, I'm telling you, a couple swipes across with your mop full of that ammonia on it, them fingerprints is melting. And then if you give it a little scrub, they're gone. You don't have to go back with your rag dry trying to rub a fucking fingerprint off.
Yeah.
As you're walking out the fucking door. I hated that shit. Like, I did a lot of playlands, man, and that fucking ammonia did the trick, man. It saved me so much time. Because all I would do is I'd wet the whole window, squeegee it down, break out the fucking steel wool or the bronze pad, scrub the fucking bottom half of the window, finish it off, and it looks perfect. Every time. My old man says it ruins tint. Does it or does it not ruin tint?
No.
I've never had that experience. I mean,
if you leave it on there,
if you spray it on there and just leave or wipe it on with your mop and just walk away, it's probably gonna fuck it up. But you're putting it on the window and taking it off right away.
Yeah. People don't know this. If you want to remove tint, one of the easiest ways is to take saran wrap or any kind of plastic. Even a trash bag. You could cut a trash bag open, take strong ammonia, like 10%, put in a spray ball, a little bit of soap, spray the window, and stick the plastic on it and let it set for a half hour. When you pull the plastic off, it's going to start releasing the tint. It will remove tint if it sits on a window.
Yeah, if it sits on it for a while, yes.
Yeah.
But all you're doing is getting the window wet. So what I'm saying is this, is if you mix up your solution and you put some fucking ammonia in it and then you go in to clean the windows that are fucking wherever the fuck and there's tint on the windows, you don't have to worry about it fucking the tint up. You're just, because you're just cleaning normal. You know what I mean? You're not leaving it on there forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you gotta use your brain. Like, I've seen the studios, like, I put citrus strip on this window to get this shit off of there, and I'm just like, God damn.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
In pro window cleaning, I'm just, God damn, man. Like, what the fuck? I mean, he's like, look, it worked.
I sprayed oven cleaner on a window.
I'm with you on it worked. Yeah, I'm glad that it worked for you this time. But what I would do is not take pictures and be like, hey, look what I did, and then put it on the fucking internet. Because not every situation is your situation. Some other young buck's going to see that and decide, this is how I do this, and then strips the fucking paint off someone's fucking door. You goof.
Right. All this other dumbass did this. I should be a dumbass.
Fuck, man. Too. You know, there were other ways to get those windows to look like that without doing something like that. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I use ammonia. I use ammonia because it's cheap, it's readily available, and you are not going to find a better squeegee glide in the world than ammonia.
No.
There's not a better one. You have to dump
too, man. Like,
you have to dump half a bottle of Gladiator to get the fucking what a cap full of that fucking ammonia does. You know what I mean? A cup of ammonia makes that fucking shit like grease lightning.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I was literally grabbing my squeegee handle on the mop, and they were like slipping out of my hands. Like grabbing.
So you see in my videos, I'm always wiping my handles off and shit because that shit gets slick. You know what I mean? You'll drop your shit. It works good, man. It's just, I didn't always start out like that. I just started when me and Mark became friends. I used it occasionally, and Mark's like, I use it all the time. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I use it all the fucking time.
If I don't have it, I get
crazy.
Believer. I drive around till I fucking find it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm gonna check. I got one janitorial store in my whole freaking county. I'm gonna go there and see if they have some type of janitorial grade
ammonia.
Might be a possibility. You should call them first because I called. We have one called Coastal, and I called them and I'm like, I'm looking for some 10% ammonia, and he's like, yeah, so is everyone else. I don't have any.
Right.
What is the?
Well, I can tell you this right now, not to walk over you, Seth, but every fucking like fucking Lowe's, Home Depot, fucking Menards, you go anywhere like that, they ain't got ammonia neither.
No.
They don't even, like, you're hard pressed to even find
the lemon ammonia.
Yeah, that's all they have is the lemon shit.
Fucking lemon drives like a fucking bathroom. It stinks like a bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
What, do you guys know what percentage strength that ROSEP clear ammonia is? Is that 10% or no?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Our Ace is selling it, and I have it, but I can't find
it's not. I bought it. Is it the one in the white bottle?
Yeah,
with blue lettering. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
That's like Sunbright. Yeah, they have those Sunbright. That's what I bought, but I had to pour like a whole quart in a 5-gallon bucket to do anything.
Even know it's there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything is so weird. Like,
and then I bought some from the Dollar Tree because it was $1 and it was like water.
Yeah.
Like I poured the whole quart and you couldn't even find it. It was so small.
I do that with the 10% too. Mark came in and poured a half a fucking jug at my house in the morning. I'm like, bro. He's like, oops, too much. I'm like, nah, we just put a little more water in there. It's good. And then I went out and kicked his fucking ass on the glass, dude. Made him look fucking old as shit.
Yeah. And then you woke up and started to realize.
Listen, you know what I was saying the other day? What year was that we did that? Was that 2019?
Yeah, I think
2019.
So. Yeah.
I'm going to get into my hard drive. I'm going to type in 2019, pull up those videos, and I'm going to put that footage up raw so you guys can see what actually happened. Yes, I'm going to now because you said that right
Squeegee,
there.
Patreon.
It's only for Patreon members.
You've been trying to edit it to make yourself win.
No.
And you just can't fucking get it.
You guys are going to get the raw, unedited footage where I'm fucking like, Mark, you're going to see the runs. You're going to see Mark fucking trying to make excuses. It's going to be, edited all that shit out because I wanted my mans to look good. I didn't want to make him look bad. He was trying too hard. He was out of his element, and I made him look fucking goofy, and he was trying to make up excuses.
It was cold, man. We're Florida boys, man.
Yeah, he was cold. He took off his coat and everything.
20 degrees. You couldn't even move.
Yeah, I would have wanted to anyway, but
I was only out there. I had a long sleeve T-shirt and a sweatshirt on. I was fine. It felt fine to me.
Well, you're the fucking Penguin, so
Mark,
you're used to the cold.
See what I'm saying about the fat jokes, you fucking no-neck motherfucker?
All right, Peanut Head.
We're here live with the Blob from 1956. Go fuck yourself, guy. He's got the same. He's the same color and everything with that shirt on. It's low-hanging fruit. You're the Penguin. Fuck you, man.
And fuck you.
He's like, fuck this shirt. I'm taking it off. No, you're not, because then we're going to see your titties.
I'm going pepperoni nipples.
Baloney.
Nah, Jacob's got some tight nipples, man. You got puffy nipples, Jacob?
What?
I said, do you have puffy nipples? Are you a puffy nipple guy?
I don't know what a puffy nipple is.
Then you got puffy nipples then.
Yeah, if you got a Hershey Kiss nipple. Oh, those are regular. Yeah, you got regular.
He pitched.
Motherfuckers are low. You ever catch him in your belt?
Wow, bro, come on, man. What a cunt. Again, man, like if anybody that watches the show that wants to come on or listens to this show afterwards on YouTube, if you want to come on, man, send us an email. Get a hold of me on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, wherever the fuck you find me at and you're watching this from. Just fucking hit me up, man. We'll have you on the show.
Give them a ring.
Give me a ring. Yeah. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Maker Products over at Maker.com, American Window Cleaner Magazine, Zero, of course, WindowCleaner.com. You gotta love those guys. Fucking Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber, the best rubber on the face of the earth. Eat a whole stack of dicks.
All the dicks, boys.
Yeah.
The Squeegee Life
you don't
Pole.
like that
yeah.
shit, go fuck yourself.
The Squeegee Life Pole brought to you by the Squeegee Life Pole, the best pole in the entire universe.
Somebody go buy those fucking things already.
Yeah. There's only a couple left, man. There's only a couple left. I just want to get them all sold. I just want them to fucking 29% ammonia on Amazon, 15 gallons or 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, it's like what, $80 a gallon now? I'm looking right now as we speak. I can't.
But
find
either
it.
way, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, all of them, and of course the most important sponsors, the Patreon guys, /Squeegee Life. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
next week we'll be back. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm thinking, dudes, is like maybe in the Discord group the guys can come up with a topic for us to discuss in next week's fucking podcast. It doesn't even have to be window cleaning related. Anyone that's a part of our Discord, our Patreon member Discord, I don't even think Seth even pays attention to that anymore. He doesn't respond in fucking Voxer until Thursday. He didn't even talk to us
He has
anymore.
family in town.
dad for fucking 6 days.
His dad was here. His stepmom. They were busy swimming in their Olympic style pool while he was chugging Mick Ultra.
While they were out fucking lighting torches and
That
cutting
guy's
holes in the
bitch.
streets with his fucking stepmom.
Yeah,
Ooh.
dude, I was out there in a Hawaiian shirt with torches, my guy. I'm out there.
Well, we thank everybody. We'll fucking, be back next week, right, guys?
He was out
Absolutely.
getting
back again.
sportsman's doubles.
Yeah, we'll be back
Oh,
again.
people
It'll be
ask
cool.
before. Yeah,
You guys will like it. Or you won't.
always.
You know,
We will.
We'll try. We'll try harder next time. Yeah, man, you have to. I might not be able to take a phone call. I gotta eat, man. I'm fucking starving to death, guy. But yeah, man, fucking. We'll see you
Fat
guys
boy's gotta eat.
next week. Fat boy gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's gonna be some behind the scene Patreon shit going on. Videos getting ready to come out probably within the next couple of days. One's definitely gonna be Mark getting fucking schooled on the glass.
Can't wait.
And I have some footage of our trip in Tennessee that
It's probably going to
Me,
look
Seth,
like
and
that
Mark
Perry
took.
video sitting in the wheelchair.
no,
with
no,
TJ's face
no,
stuck on
no. Which is not
I
a
know
bad
everybody
idea.
was disappointed I wasn't on last week's show.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
Oh yeah. Everyone was real broke up about it. I noticed that all your cheerleaders like, where's Jacob at? Not a single one of those fucking dudes are watching tonight. Mike
Those
Nichols, his
motherfuckers are
son,
sitting right
none
next
of
to
them
me.
dudes. None of them dudes are watching tonight. Go figure. But yeah, man, we'll check you guys out next week. Deuces.
Peace.